recording. Alright. Hey everyone, bro. It's me. You probably know me. I
Yo,
mean,
what's up, dude?
I'm mostly the producer for the films. Right now we have, um, I guess we got not this one, which is Jackson Davidson, which you've seen in some of our films like Catching
Yeah, not
Fire,
this one.
and actually wrote some of what's the other film we made? Work Manual.
We also made a night work.
We also made night work, and then we have Schneider over here, which is actually in our, yeah, Schneider here, Donkey Kong. He's actually in our newest film we're writing.
He's
for
one of
our
the
friend Ethan. But he
which
has
will be coming out later this year.
Yep, later this year. So we're basically just gonna be talking about behind the scenes while having a little let's play of Minecraft. Talking about behind the scenes, the writing, everything that goes through our small little YouTube series we like making. So yeah, we do have some other people coming in soon, but they won't. One of our friends,
just couldn't join at this moment.
He'll probably be in maybe our next episode, or maybe join out of nowhere. Who knows? Maybe we'll have more people in the future. I'm not sure. But I'm thinking, because we're supposed to have our friend Manuel join. He was actually the main character in Night Work teaser trailer, and then he's also
he was one of the main characters in Catching Fire.
He did the amazing performance that you remember. So,
oh my goodness, I can't wait to talk about these behind the scenes.
Yeah. So, what should we talk about first? What should we talk about first? You want to talk about the one of the?
I feel like we should talk about like some of the hoops we had to go through, like trying to make these.
Okay, maybe we should talk about let's talk about Night Work at first. Okay, so Night Work was one of our first films. Let's go over here. Maybe there's like trees over here. So Night Work was one of our first films for our English project back in 25 during actually 10th grade of school. We just graduated 10th grade. So it was a film for one of our old teachers before she got pregnant. Her name was Miss Martin. Just say her legal name, who cares? And then she asked us well actually it was a book report, reading a book and then do a project over it. There was no film over it, so but we basically asked her if we can do a film since one of my friend's brother did one for her. She said yes, so we decided to make a film. I looked long and hard for a book that we read, and I finally stumbled across called Night Work. So she gave us the actually we didn't have the book at first because of we just couldn't find it anywhere. It had to be ordered off of Amazon.
Then one of our teachers, Hammock, decided to genuinely just like help us so much. She got us the books we needed, and we were able to write a report based off of that.
Yeah. And so Miss Hammock came in because she was our long-term sub because she got pregnant. Our main teacher got pregnant and said never come back ever again. So once we did that book, we read it, and then we decided that Manual would be a good idea for the teaser. We were originally going to go for this other book because it sounded good to two people who knew that it was be the last day on Earth, but it had some like connection. Like, they were in love with each other apparently, and Mail didn't want to be gay or whatever. So
he wasn't committed.
He wasn't committed. We even told him you don't have to be gay in the book, but I guess he's just homophobic. I guess. Anyways.
Oh. We don't have an opinion on that. We I guess like that's just how cookie crumbles.
Yeah. So back to there. So we found Night Work, or ChatGPT did, and then
oh my goodness, I get it. I was tired.
What? Wait, what? No, I said ChatGPT found
it.
I was
tired. I get that I ChatGPT part of it. Then me and Noah.
Yeah, you stopped killing me. And then no, not ChatGPT. Oh well, I guess I forgot you did do ChatGPT. No, I found the book by ChatGPT. But we started after finishing the book. We started writing on it. We thought Mail would be a good pick. So then after that, you know, couple things go by or whatever. We finally finished writing what we need to do. At first, we wanted to do this big thing where it was gonna be the whole thing, like a whole movie or whatever. but we had to shorten it by so much because our actor Manuel just said he never had time. Never had time. He just never wanted
I mean,
to
you
do it.
can't be mad at him though. He had a job.
He only worked his job one time on Saturdays. And he never and so and the first couple parts were like the first where he actually was available. Where's everyone at? Wait, where'd you guys go?
Oh, I'm still in the forest. My bad.
Oh. Anyways, yeah, so he was available,
Where are you?
but I don't think it's really hard to notice, but some of those clips, like when he goes from looking around and he goes to the backyard, those two clips were like 4 months apart. Those clips were like 4 to 3 months apart. You can't really tell at all, but
Yo, Noah, where are?
I'm in the middle of the forest, right next to the jungle area. No one really no, sorry for the keyboard clacker. I don't know how
Found
to
you.
use expression for OBS. But so like what was I at? I forgot.
About
yeah.
like how like some of the clips are like very far apart.
Yeah, the very close far apart. And then there was one clip where it goes from him, it goes to dark time where he's sitting on the couch laying on the couch. That was probably like 2 months apart. Because he was never available. And we were low-key like about to be done on him. Like we were pretty mad at him, whatever. And like, you know, I was really getting fed up. But then so we had to shorten it. Luckily she allowed us because she was like, because we were pretty mad because she was like, no, you can't do a whole hour movie. It only has to be this certain amount of time, which we're mad. But then, you know, kind of worked out the end because Manuel, you know, didn't do anything. We were looking mad at him. So then we're happy that we actually managed to get a teaser trailer. That's why it's called a teaser trailer. So after that, we had the filming done. There were so during the blooper at the end where I laughed like crazily, which was funny. We had over like maybe more bloopers than we had of the film or like bad stuff in it because he kept on messing up. It was actually crazy. The amount of like stuff I have in my phone is like probably over like 50 gigabytes of just fails from that episode, not the episode, the trailer, which was like it was a trailer, by the way. It was a trailer. So it was like I was like, Manuel, we have to lock in because every time we would start one, we would just legit just end up start laughing or just goofing off. So like we had to legit like push each other to try to get this film done. After that, we did finish it. Me and Davidson went to editing. I started editing everything, looked through it, see what you needed, and then we
if you're wondering, I'm Davidson. Jackson, whenever he refers to Davidson, that's also me, Jackson.
Yeah. So I mean, the film, I would say, I mean, it was good for our first ever film we've ever done. Sure, stuff better. Did she ever show it to the class? I don't know if she ever showed it to the class.
Yes, we ended up showing it to the class before winter break. Okay. And me and Noah in that class were so awkward.
Yeah. Pretty awkward. So after that, you know, we were good. You know, we kind of, you know, it was pretty fun making that anyways. Even though we did pretty bad, I think we had like a little spark of it, and it's like, we should do this. Like, but we didn't get any projects after that, so there was really no point. So yo, you need some help? Oh
I'm good. Oh, thanks. I ended up needing a lot more help.
Yeah, wait, Will, you go.
Oh, I'm busy.
She's busy, little bro. Oh shit. And then okay, so then a year passes, or next semester happens, and then we get this. We finally we had to say goodbye to. We have no. Actually, I do. Oh wait, I can make a bed for both of us. Jackson. So
sick.
Yeah. Yeah, so
oh, we had a bunch of skeletons.
Yeah, I filmed that in like that evening. I was like, it's gonna be dark, and like I know like no one's gonna like really have 4K or anything like that, so I decided to keep it 1080 for that movie.
Yo, my bad.
And because of the night, because I really want the movie to be really more night worthy, but it just didn't fit. It didn't like really
Alright,
set for
hold
the
on a
night
little bit.
part that we wanted, because it was really hard to get the alone part mixed with like no cars passing us, because so many cars. You had no idea how many takes we had to do for a car not to pass us, especially the garage part. That one was
Oh
like
my
over 10 attempts.
goodness.
So yeah, so we got the movie finished. Whoa. We got the movie finished.
And then
next
here
semester.
comes
happens.
second semester.
So we lose
we
a
just
teacher.
finished reading.
Yeah, we just finished reading.
Alex, can I explain this part?
Yeah, you can explain it.
Alex?
All right. Now second semester, we ended the year by reading The Hunger Games, but it was the second book in the series, Catching Fire. Of course, if you look on our channel, you'll see our full movie. But that one, I didn't have Noah's help as much with the script. I said I could do it myself. Oh,
Oh shoot. Oh, and we broke the beds.
I said I could write the script myself because I ended up doing a really good job too on the script, if I may say.
Yeah, yes, you did.
We ended up taking a lot of inspiration from the movie for like Katniss's speech and Peeta's speech.
Funny thing,
But
people still think it's funny that we made Manuel Katniss. My parents were also wondering, like, why did you just like, why is he?
If you're wondering why we did that, he was such a good actor in the first one. We thought we could probably just like, we could probably still make it work. And Manuel was a lot more easier to work with this time around.
Yeah, he was.
ended
He was definitely a lot more
lot of
like.
it.
Yeah, he was definitely a lot more. Let's get to work finally, because he actually managed to, he actually did it for once. He made a promise, because he promised me that he would actually work harder. He kept that promise. I mean, he did for sure. I'm right here, Jackson. Behind you. Here. I don't know what you had on you. Oh, you have this definitely. Anyways, yeah. What were we saying though?
Do you have my
Do you have your what? Oh, your
my
arrows.
sword?
I gave you your sword.
Nope, no you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, found it. Sorry.
Okay, so yeah, so man was actually definitely more work with this time, and we had a way bigger cast this time. Well, okay, so actually the beginning of that, Miss left, and this was at the same time that my robotics teacher left, which I was pretty sad. The funniest thing is that the person who was going to be our teacher for the half semester, we were praying it was like, oh, there's Schneider. We were praying it's going to be like someone nice or whatever. We got the wife of my favorite teacher. Like she legit I was like, what's your name again? He's like
She was
Mrs. The person. Like, we call her like Mrs. Baloney. I was like, what? I'm like, are you really? It's like, yeah, I am related to Mr. Baloney. I'm like, no way.
Mr. Baloney.
Yeah, we'll call him Mr. Baloney.
Mr. Baloney is insane.
Mr. Baloney. I don't want to call him, but I want to say what's his name.
Jackson, were you in that class?
Yes, I was. I was in one of his classes, one of his first classes he taught. But
Oh, so you were
anyway.
in ours, huh?
I was in y'all's because as one of the teachers put it, I was not smart enough for that class, and I was like, "What?
Hello, Noah was in there.
Yeah, what?
I guess we're making fun of Noah."
What?
Did you not
Anyways.
hear him? He said, "Dude, if you were dumb enough, how did Noah get in there?"
I don't think he said that.
Not what I said, but okay.
That's not what he said.
Anyway,
Oh yeah, so back. So like we got the wife of my favorite teacher. So I was like half. I was like, no way. We incarnated basically. Anyways. So she was like, so we just continued to go at that, and then at the end we read Catching Fire, and she was like, you guys gonna make projects. We looked at each other like, is this our time? Are we finally gonna kill the film? We asked her, like, she added it for us. She added it in the paper. She didn't even add it in the original paper. She added it for us to make a film.
for some context, me and Noah, we were in the same English class, and we like sat right beside each other,
Yeah.
like literally desk and desk at that point.
Yeah, same with our other actor. And then so then we finally got started working. I was like, okay, this is gonna be like our best film yet. Like we haven't done anything so like big at all. So I was like, you know what, we're doing this good. I'm filming in 4K also. I want this to be bright. I want everyone to know the lines or whatever, and like that. So we had Moses as PETA, and then we had Manuel still as Katniss, and then we had Justin as the old
And
man taking a
then-
shot. So we were like, this is going according to plan, whatever. And then we had our friend Charlie now, as bodyguard. Ethan, who was Ethan gonna be? Who was Ethan? Oh, he was gonna be what's his name? Either way, the drunk guy.
He was always going to be the drunk guy.
It was be this big thing. We were so excited.
We never had any other plan.
Everything was perfect. We were so excited. We had all this cats. I want to do it until it came to the first day. Moses was there. Manuel was there. Even our friend Charlie was there, surprisingly. Justin wasn't there. So we were like, Justin, why are you not here or whatever? This is the first day. And he's like, aren't you guys just practicing? And we're like, yeah, but when you rehearse, he's like, if I remember correctly, all I'm doing is just getting shot and getting pinned to the floor and getting shot. I'm like, yeah, but you still need to prepare for that and everything. It's like, yeah, but I don't have any lines, so I'm just gonna show up the last day. I'm like, you still need to be here. Even Charlie literally doesn't even have to do anything. All she does is just stand there, and Ethan doesn't do anything at all. He literally just stands there and acts drunk. So I was looking mad. He's like, well, sorry, and also I can't make it because I have no ride. I was like, we could have legit gave you a ride, bro.
Didn't he
Like-
say that he also didn't want to go because of Charlie?
No. He wanted to go because of Charlie was going, which
Oh,
he ended
he
up
wanted
going.
to. My bad.
And then but he didn't go anyways. And then he was like,
Yo, where are y'all?
I need a ride. I don't even know where I am. I'm in a cave.
I'm in a cave.
Yeah. And then and then I was like, one of us could have gave you a ride. Jackson has his car. You could have asked me to pick you up. So on. So we just left him after that. You know, we were like, okay, fine. You know what? If he does again, he does again. So then we continue with the thing. Moses and everything was going pretty good. You know, Ethan had to pretend to be a drunk guy for once. We had everything ready. Charlie had to be in the back. So then that day goes by. It was pretty fun. And then we had to. What was this? What did we run into after that? Actually, this is your story, Jackson. You tell what's going on. What happened
Some of
after
the
that?
other
film?
problems we ran into. I'm gonna say we're just gonna pull around to the second day of filming. From what I remember, second day of filming, we had everyone who needed to be there. Moses, he just wasn't there.
He wasn't able
I
to
still
show up,
don't
yeah.
remember why he wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't remember why Moses didn't show up that time. And then
But we got lucky. We ended up being able to substitute Ethan's cousin in there, Keegan Russell.
yes, actually, that
He wa-
second day was also. Wait, wait. We only had 2 days to record. The third day we had to do, but did we only have 2 days?
Yeah, we had 3 days to record, but we only recorded in 2
Okay,
days.
okay, yeah, okay. So actually, in between before that 2 day, actually that second day, other drama spark up. Okay, I was like, because we were all decided if we should kick Justin out of the group or whatever, because Justin was being, pretty evil. Sorry, Justin, if you're listening to this. And then you gotta know. Shut up, Will. Anyways,
What?
after that, and then after that, we split them up. So we were like pretty like what are we gonna do? We don't have anyone to be this, and then we're like, I guess we had to. Jackson had no scene, so we had no choice but put Jackson in it. But also, we had a mistake where we kind of made Jackson. If you see on the first part, he was driving the truck, but then next scene he was also the homeless old man. I didn't notice that till like a month later.
I had to double book myself.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I didn't even think about it until like a month later. I was like, I just noticed he went from driving a car to being homeless. So I was like, I just showed it. I was like, what? Anyways, back to that. So we had to double book it.
Very illogical
then-
thing that we should have probably
Yes.
addressed.
But then Ethan comes in with like the best thing ever because he legit brings his cousin to it. Manuel was also on top of it because he remembered his lines he was studying. Peter or Keegan, his real name, had to study it while we were filming. That's why you can kind of see him looking down, but we wanted to make him look down to make it like he's thinking. But he's actually reading the script in the truck. And then also, he also during the speech, it would also work really well because Peter in the series also had a note reading like a speech written, so it would also work well with the script. Yeah, it also go well with the script. So I was like, this is actually gonna work out well. And then Mail came up, did this amazing thing and all. We also had another actor like Lyric. Lyric was there. She was really good also for background actors. Jackson was a good background actor too, as a homeless man too. Everything was turning out really well. What were you saying, Jackson?
One thing I will say, you might have noticed. You may not have noticed, but there was a scene where, one scene Ethan was the drunk guy, Hamish. That's his name.
Yeah, Hamish.
But one scene Ethan was the drunk guy. The second one he was a security guard.
Yeah. So I think it might be pretty. If you really noticed, if you weren't paying attention, I guess you weren't paying attention. But yeah, Ethan went from being Hamish to a security guard. We gave him like, compared to Charlie, who had just like a simple like army mascot. We gave him like I don't know why, but we decided to give like, we're getting Ethan like the whole thing. We're getting the fit, bro. We're gonna give him the fit. We're gonna give him the helmet.
Yeah, we gave him
mask,
the whole look
and everything. So we got Ethan there. There were little mistakes you could see, like how like Lyric was there at one point, Lyric was gone the next point, which was shooting like the next day. I don't think she can make it. And then a fun fact that the part where Jackson gets thrown to the ground, we had to do that like maybe like 4 times. And the throwing was real because he actually was ending up getting hurt. He was basically a stunt double in that part. He was actually getting hurt. So the first thing we did, funny enough, the first thing we tried it was supposed to be Charlie that wanted to do it, but he was like, I can't do this, I'm too scared, I don't want to do this. So we're like, we finally respected it after a while trying to convince him, but he didn't want to do it. So we're like, you know what, fine. So that's why we got Ethan in that suit. And then Ethan went and did it for the first time. We tried it out. He ripped Jackson's shirt. He ripped it off.
You actually can probably see it in the thing.
I have the footage still, but it's ripped, and because the only reason why it messed up is because he hit the camera, which I personally like the camera hitting. I thought it was pretty nice, like detail, like the camera get hit. If only I didn't like laugh into it, because I kind of had a little giggle to it. It would have been perfect. I would have kept it in. That were you, but it's instant not to, and the laughing probably gave it up. So, anyways, we did it again. We're like, all right, guys. Jackson's already bleeding, so we have to do it this time. So we did it, and then we messed up again. I don't remember what happened on the second try. We messed up. We were like, oh my goodness. Jackson we had to go inside the hotel and like watch him up. I think giggling. A lot of us were giggling. Yeah, I don't remember. I have to look.
I was mad at that moment because I was tired of like hitting the ground. Oh, wasn't good. Restart.
No.
I was like, dang it, just
no. The second one was the one you ripped off the shirt and then it hurt your hands, and then he punched the camera. I giggled. That was the second one. I don't remember the first one.
No, and then the third one, I was bleeding, like
the
really
third one,
bad.
yeah, the third one. Like, we got to do this. I don't know if I laughed at that one. I don't remember what happened.
Third
with that
one, I was bleeding really bad.
Yeah, I don't remember what that one was, but he was bleeding really bad. So the fourth one, we had to do it.
We finally got on the fourth one, right?
We're like, all right, this is our last attempt. We don't want him to get hurt anymore. All right, I don't know what happened, guys. My Wi-Fi just like freaked out really badly. I don't know why.
Wi-Fi crashed, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why. So where were we at? Davidson, where were we at?
No, look at the achievements.
Oh, see, bro.
Already.
Yeah. So where?
I was explaining like
you freaking suck, bro. Not getting
how
bro.
well.
Hold up, let Jackson speak, bro.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember exactly where we were.
We were talking about the film. Okay, yeah, we're at the end. Oh yeah, we're talking about the end. Okay, so like he was working really well, and like he was working really well, and he legit just locked in. Like, I don't know how much he locked in, but he locked in so hard. We were surprised, and we thought this film was gonna fail because it was due like the next day or a week later. We didn't know what to do. Anyways, so he locked in. Oh yeah, and then back to the. Oh yeah, we're talking about your stunt thing. So then on the last step, we were praying. We were praying for that thing to work. It finally worked. We got the shot we wanted, and then we were done there.
We went to the hotel, of course.
Yeah. They went to the hotel. They cleaned up, all changed and stuff like that, and then all I had to do was edit. So me and Jackson, I started editing or whatever. Jackson watched, added some details or whatever. I did like the mic things, background noise, EQ and everything. Try to do my best. And then outside of, also there was a glitch. Okay, so if anyone noticed during when Jackson was getting pounded by Ethan.
Oh, what's bedrock level?
I don't even know. It's just bedrock. Like, I don't know. And then so like we were like yeah. So the funny part is like when Jackson was like, there was a part. So what I did was just up the bar.
Oh, you should get better, bro.
At what?
I don't know, whatever you were talking about, editing.
You know what I'm talking about, bro. At least you got it, bro.
Chill. I bet you I'm better than you.
No, I'm not, bro. No.
ChatGPT, bro, I'm telling you.
ChatGPT ain't even do nothing, bro. What do you mean? It's just a ChatGPT editing thing, bro.
Guys,
freak that.
Anyways, so after finishing the editing, we finally finished it, and then after finishing the editing, we finally finished it. And then we submitted to YouTube. Jackson unlisted it, and then we told our friends about it. And about like one day, it hit like maybe like it hit like 60 views in one day, which was pretty nice. And then we showed it to our teachers. But the sad part was that because our teachers specifically said to use water guns, we were like, nah, we don't want that. So we decided to use the real gun. Sorry if Mrs. Bologna, if you're watching this, or Mrs. S, you know you are. We love you, Mrs. S. You're our favorite teacher.
That's not exactly what happened, Noah.
And then it kind of was. Anyways, okay. Well, no, she told us that we use water guns. Mail told that we could. It was a mix-up. So then after that. What's what?
Sorry, there was something that I just roared or something.
All right. And then after that, she saw the video and she was like, "You can't show this." I was like, "Bro, Mail told us that we can show this." He was like, "No," that's how I said. So we're like, "Okay." So she had to go talk to the principal. It took like 2 days, and we were hoping that the principal was allowed to see it to the class. He didn't. She had to censor that part out. So we showed it to the class. You know, it was pretty funny. All of our mistakes we saw in the video, but it was still pretty good. It was still pretty good looking, everything like that, cinematic shots. And then
should we address the joke at the end? The edit?
Oh, okay. So at the end, okay. So basically at the end, it's you stick around long enough. I'm sure you did. We saw that cringe edit of Ethan, fire edit actually. The reason why we did is because I was low-key just like bored. We were just playing around at the end, and then Jackson started singing the Savage song, which you saw over there before it went to the actual song and the edit. Yeah.
Did somebody break down?
And then
Shut up, Jackson. I'm just kidding. Wait, that was Jackson? Hold on, I thought that was Ethan singing that.
Jackson was singing it.
Savage love. Did somebody break your heart?
I'll be tripping.
And
I
then
could have sworn it was Ethan.
No, it wasn't Ethan. It was Jackson. And then he was singing it. I was like, huh. You know what? We could what if we made it to an edit just for stupid? So then I just went back home after he did that dance again. And then I just went. I was gonna do it in Premiere Pro, but I was like, nah, let me just do it in I'm just gonna do it in CapCut. So I just went. So I did the editing in Premiere Pro, and then I got the edit from CapCut. I just did the edit real quick. It was pretty easy. I think it's pretty easy in CapCut.
More diamonds.
Recording. All right, sorry guys, that crashed again. I don't know what's up with my Minecraft today. Or my PC in general. PC's out to get me. Maybe it's Verity. Oh, finally here. Wait, you have any food on you, bro?
Don't even start on that. No.
Yeah, I got some bread.
Start on what? You got bread?
Freaking Verity.
I mean,
There you go.
oh yeah. Okay, so I mean, so yeah, I just finished the film, and I saw it. It was pretty nice. And then we were like, you know what? That film was, that film was pretty fun to do. So we were thinking, and then we heard the news that one of our friends was moving sadly. So we're like, we're gonna do like, you know what? We like film so much. Ethan did love it too. So why don't we make an Ethan show, just for him, just as a goodbye gift or something like that. So it's a lot of friends, and a lot of memories making with him or whatever. So the film we're making it for Ethan is like 5 episodes. It was really supposed to be 8, but we thought 8 was gonna be too much, so we did 5. We can't get into too much detail, but it is gonna be Ethan because he is moving soon. Well, I think he got delayed back, so we actually have more time for our series. We're actually almost technically done with the series. We need to do 3 more episodes. 2 of them are in writing. 1 of them we already know what we're doing. So yeah, that's basically it. And we have nothing really planned after this. After that, we're maybe thinking about like some other films, or like maybe like a Backrooms or whatever. I don't know. We have a lot of stuff in the vault, but yeah, I mean that's really what we're doing. Oh, Schneider, is that you? Yo, bro, actually don't kill me. Actually don't kill me. Actually don't kill me. Actually don't kill me.
You sure about that? Why not?
Actually don't kill me. I have stuff on me, bro. I don't want to die, bro. Get rid of me. Thank you. Alright, anyways, yeah. So, I mean, that's what we really did, bro. Yo, can you stop? Like, actually, no, never mind. So, I mean, yeah. So yeah, I mean, that's what we really did. That's where we've been up so far. That's what, you know, that's what we've been doing this past. Actually, you know, it's crazy, Jackson, that Nightwork was in 10th grade. This year went by so the Nightwork.
Yo, I could have sworn that John was in the
9th grade.
dude.
10th grade seemed to go by so fast, but then you really think about it, it didn't go that. It didn't. It was that long ago.
Dang, we're old.
Yeah. It's
But
crazy.
now I know. Lord, just don't break my heart.
Copyrighted.
Yeah, it's not copyrighted if I'm singing it myself.
Yeah, I know. So yeah.
What, you saying I sound just like
Yeah, you're gonna get
the
copyrighted.
actual?
Yeah,
How am I gonna get copyrighted?
Yeah, you sound just like him, bro.
I feel
Yo,
like we should go over some
bro.
Oh! Yo!
Why did you?
To Kennedy.
You're acting like a baby all the time.
Just a teenager.
You're still acting like.
stuff. It's in his chest.
Oh,
All
thank you,
your
bro.
stuff's in his chest.
This ain't my stuff.
No, not this one. It's over there. I made sure it was all
Schneider.
separate.
To literally film that, bro.
No, bro. I don't.
Y'all came to me. Y'all came to me.
Yeah, but you were supposed to film me.
There was no need for that comment now on.
Hey, shut now. No! What are you doing, bro?
Here, you want to cut it off for tonight?
Yeah.
All right. See you tomorrow.
All right. See ya.